Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Syafawati Nur Hafizah binti Adnan Adil. My name is Muhammad Fiz Najmi bin Muhammad Heri and my matric number is 23-M22F1019.
And I, Muhammad Nasran Syami bin Nazri. My matrix number is 23-DRM22F1020 and we are from DRM5.
So today we're gonna make oral presentation DUE50032.
Communicative English 3.
First of all, we're going to describe about the graph. The bar graph illustrates the percentage share of consumers in the United States who shop in store and online on a daily or weekly basis in 2021, categorized by generation. Looking at the Generation Z shown the lowest percentage for both categories with 39% in-store shopping and 37% online shopping. So from the bar chart, Gen Z has almost an equal preference for in-store and online shopping, with a small 2% difference favoring in-store shopping.
Secondly, among the millennials, 49% of consumers preferred shopping in store or shopping in physical store, while the 44% opted for the online shopping method. This generation showed a fairly close preference between both shopping methods but lean more towards the physical store or shop in store. Millennials also show a relatively balanced preference, with a 5% higher preference for in-store shopping than the online shopping.
Generation X had a larger divide between shopping preference, with 55% of consumers shopping in store and 46% shopping online. This generation shows a clear preference for in-store shopping, although a significant portion still shop online. There is a 9% higher preference for in-store shopping compared to online shopping across the entire population. Gen X demonstrates a clear 9% preference for in-store shopping. They show a relatively strong inclination toward physical stores.
Furthermore, for the baby boomer generation, they had the strongest preference for physical in-store shopping, with a 64% of consumer shopping in-store and only 39% shopping online. For this generation, they had the largest gap between in-store and online shopping methods, with the in-store shopping being significantly more popular than the online shopping. Baby boomers had the largest difference between in-store and online shopping, with a 25% higher preference for the in-store shopping. It is making them the generation most attached to the traditional shopping methods, which is they shop in physical store.
Overall of the generation, there are 51% of total consumers are willing to shopping in store, while 42% shopping online. This shows a light preference for in-store shopping across the general population, indicating a relatively even split between the two shopping methods, with a slight preference for in-store shopping.
Over the generation, we can see from the in-store shopping methods, there was a dramatically drop in percentage from the baby boomer generation with a 64% to the 39% of percentage for the generation Z.
The bar graph shows that percentage of shopping online suddenly increased from 39% from baby boomer generation to 46% for generation X. Moreover, there was a slightly decrease from 46% of percentage of the generation X to 44% of millennials generation. Finally, from the millennials generation, there was a sharply decrease from 44% to 37% for generation Z.
Based on this bar graph, we can conclude that the most highest percentage for in-store shopping consumer was a baby boomer generation with a 64%, while the lowest percentage for the online shopping consumer was the generation Z with 37%. This pattern reveals a generational shift where the younger generation are moving away from the in-store shopping, but online shopping behavior is more variable, with the generation X being the peak online shoppers before the trend starts declining with millennial and Gen Z.
In summary, while there is a noticeable preference for in-store shopping across all generations, online shopping is more common among younger generations, particularly millennials and Generation Z. Baby boomers, on the other hand, show a strong preference for in-store shopping over online alternatives. That's all from us.